Hello, welcome to another video. I'm Brittany. Today we are taking a couple first class flights on America's cheapest airlines. Thanks for being here with me today. As I stated, we are taking the first class option on Spirit and Breeze Airlines. I think Breeze has come up in the world and is really starting to establish itself as a good budget option. As soon as they get more flight options, I think they're going to be a real competitor. Now, the first class options on both Spirit and Breeze aren't really comparable to Delta One, for example, but they're pretty good, and I would say they're equivalent to premium economy. At the end of the video, I'll go through comparison items one by one. If you're interested in that, there's a lot of videos on the internet that do that. Today I'm going to just kind of take you along on the experience and give you my kind of immediate thoughts after taking each of them. I've taken Spirit's big front seats before, but I have never flown on Breeze's Nicest section. The flight prices were comparable. I'm Spirit Gold, so I paid $60 and that included bags, but if I wasn't Spirit Gold, then the flight would have cost me, for comparable options, $167. For Breeze, my flight back was $130. So pretty comparable considering it's the same route, just going and coming. I'm excited to give you my thoughts though, and I really appreciate you coming along flying with me today. If you're new here, we do travel videos and a little bit of dog content with some foodie videos mixed in for good measure. I'd love to have you here if you would like to subscribe. Let's get on our Spirit flight. Legroom in the front row is never optimal, but I thought it was okay. Tray table is in the side. You can see the space for your legs better in the aisle next to me. Drinks and snacks are extra. I get a free snack and non-alcoholic beverage because I'm a gold member. I did a status match for gold. Otherwise, you need to fly a lot of flights to reach gold for Spirit. There's several options for snacks, but many times they're out of most of them. I do like that they have bottled water. Breeze does not offer bottled water. Tray tables fold in half, so you don't have to have the full tray in front of you. That's a nice option to make you feel less claustrophobic. Here you can see how padded the seats are. They're pretty comfortable. I just wish they reclined. New Orleans has such a beautiful airport. Okay, I thought we would talk about the difference between Breeze and Spirit now. Let's forgo the cost because sometimes one route can be more and it changes day to day. There's only a $30 difference between the fares if I didn't have gold. So in my opinion, that's pretty well about the same cost. You get a snack and a drink on Breeze. I only got a snack and a drink on Spirit because I'm gold. You don't get that for sitting in their big front seat. The other things that you get on Breeze is you get a reclining seat, a power outlet, and a footrest. The seats on Spirit don't recline, even the big front seat ones. I think that's a huge issue. The last thing that you get on Breeze at comparable price point is an extra checked bag. The bundle that I was pricing out on Spirit to make it comparable gives you one checked and one carry-on, but Breeze you get one carry-on and two checked, so something to kind of note there. Staff-wise, I've never had a problem with Spirit. I think that they're fine. Are they a little unprofessional sometimes? The flight attendants can be a little chatty with one another and not really concerned about you. I don't know if that's a training issue or just the flights that I've been on, so I hate to judge them for that. Also, not neither here nor there, but my seat partner on my Spirit flight, my neighbor next to me, was one of the worst that I've ever had. Super rude whenever I got there. He was sitting in the wrong seat, and he was also a gold member, so he knew that he was in the wrong seat, and he was purposely doing it. He also hogged the armrest in between where you kind of share a little bit of a counter where you could put things. He blew his nose on a napkin and then put it in the pocket in front of him and was on his phone pretty well until the boarding doors closed. That's really just the tip of the iceberg. I have more, but I've had rude people on Spirit flights a lot. I don't know. I hate to say it's the clientele because, once again, maybe it's just the flights that I've been on. Breeze, I haven't flown enough to make that distinction, but I will say that the Breeze flight attendants have always been really friendly and fairly happy to be there. Has just been my experience. I'll give you my last thoughts whenever I am back in Orlando, but right now, just for perks-wise, Breeze is definitely the winner.
It's nice that Breeze lets families board first. Once seated, I was pretty happy with the options. You can see the buttons easily for recline and footrest. Tray table is in the side, which is typical. Decent room for my feet, even though the footwell was oddly divided. You can see there's power outlets and seat storage. This storage was filthy though. And my seat, not as padded as Spirit, but still pretty nice. Lots of features. This extra tablet holder was really cool. The fact that it had a phone stand was genius. I wish more airlines had this. To top it off, Breeze has free in-flight entertainment. That's huge for a budget option. This seat included a free drink, even alcohol, and a snack. You could pick a couple snacks if you wanted to. Alcohol was priced similar to Spirit if you wanted to pay for it. Tray table was normal size. Generally speaking, I really liked the cabin. It was light and bright, and aside from my seat and general area being dirty and needing a deep clean, it really felt good.
Just got home and I thought I would give you my last thoughts about Spirit versus Breeze. My flight was really good. Really, really good. I thought that Breeze seat was so comfortable. I definitely look forward to booking that flight with them again. I definitely think it was worth it. I thought it was really good. The snacks they served were limited, but you could take more than one if you wanted to, and their drinks included alcohol, which I think is great. The footrest is a novelty. If you are any taller than me, it's not going to do you any good. It just barely removed some pressure off my legs, which might be good for some longer flights, but for the most part, it was kind of useless. But the seat was pretty good, less padded than the Spirit ones, but with way more features, and it reclined. So I think a little bit superior. I think the clear winner is Breeze. But I don't think Spirit is a bad option. I fly them pretty often in their big front seats, especially since Breeze has limited routes. I also feel that Breeze's systems are still young. Many of the flights I've been on with Breeze tend to be disorganized, where they're waiting for paperwork, or they're running a few minutes behind, or they're looking for passengers. It just seems like there's a little bit of things that they're still trying to work out the kinks on. Let me know if you have a preference between Spirit and Breeze's first class. I'll be back shortly with another video. Until then, bye!